All right, good evening and welcome to Goalkeeper Instant here on YouTube. After Enra, that wonderful win from Kumasi Asante Kotoko, it appears that Yentimi Shiebi Entimi Emfa in Seminole Embrel. Um, we are going to have a long conversation. Yes, a long conversation. A lot of issues now, matters are rising from Kotoko Enra game on boy against Karela United. A lot of issues of which God being so good, yeah, Timia some level of clarifications. I bet me I at the amount on this particular platform. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But your mass subscription and cost. We need to grow as a family. They see it meaning adeɛ kye adeɛ sɛ nyina ne so you subscribe to the channel. Good. Now let's hit the ground running. I think a lot of people have asked about Sharif Mohammed. Yes, Sharif Mohammed, midfielder. Um, on Enra, during the commentary, I remember saying, "Say, Medin Komo concerning Sharif Mohammed, and I have details kakra on Sharif I would love to share." And now I'm omotie commentary no metin ho kakra, but in today's video I might go deeper and try and put certain things in place. At least Nyame adom, the list of players are Kotoko. Etimi a register no. One of my sources. Etimi the list of players are Kotoko register. And if Sharif Mohammed can one now on count, I'll do that one and put it out there. At least one source. Like I normally do my story. Ayana may pay multiple sources, but when it comes to such news, I a bit confidential. Say now, Ayana so we have multiple sources confirming this news to you because it is in the hands of a few people. And we will do our best and we'll run you through the list of players. There's this boy called Osman Abu Bakar. According to my list, he's a goalkeeper. And he's the fourth goalkeeper of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Osman Abu Bakar. Good. And according to my source, he's a player Kotoko also registered. I'll do all that in today's video. Well, let's start it off from one of the clarifications. And I had a conversation with Penyini Bako and he was drawing my attention to something. He's not a Kotoko person, but he's the knowledge was so he watched my video yesterday and I know my explanations to some of the issues. And his focus was on pure sports science. Now, I see during our review, na me ka say Kotoko game no mu be no. Na as a players no energy level na drop pa. So explanation of the man, it makes a lot of sense, and I think I say me share. One, or draw my attention to the fact that Asante Koroko embark on close to 17 hours journey in 2 days. And here the first part of it. Now, what he was trying to say is that Koroko team no more Cape Coast. Then they moved from Cape Coast to Accra. We all know that story. I know more visa. I'm free Cape Coast Friday, Echo Accra. Roughly, that journey can take you around 2.5 hours to Accra. And almost call and then some rest, some call die. But they went through a process over the embassy. And that same day, almost I embarked on close to 5 hours journey from Accra to Kumasi. So on the Friday, omo Cape Coast to Accra. Juma. When I say Juma, going through the whole visa process and just relaxing. And I'm saying back on a 5 hours journey to Kumasi. That is Friday. So Friday, this kind of journey, a bit stressful. Then on Saturday, I'm close to 9 hours journey to Nararegu. That is on Saturday. The Saturday, no, on say according to me say utu awunko mika gidigidi. The tamale crack can be close to 6 hours. Now the be asoso to a year na ranigu and driver no be kono boko. Chani odi team no ka kodura sunji. Then okodu na rarigua. They played on an astroturf and the weather condition are a south, which in this case here the coastal area are a Kotoko. A koyo pre-season is different from the weather condition about the northern side, the far north in Ghana. This is what somebody or believe or not is an aspect when it comes to the science aspect of the game. A long conversation here. If you are meant for, if you are in terms of explaining the rationale behind certain things. But this one there, now I think it made a lot of sense. In general, personally, I was saying that Kotoko need to work on the fitness of the players because second half, no who said be brabre. And no steady a second half, no, it tore a lot of pressure. It tore that Sante Kotoko defense and so, and that was where Kamara needed to make a lot of saves. But clearly, from the sports science aspect, there is something about imagine so I can say, okay, Sadia Wentino, Yensan Homo in the second game. Before we start thinking, say, be a Kotoko players, no, when we are about to end the game. Because Sakotana Cape Coast, now Kotana Elmina, condition weather condition, you know, is different. A honey bear pono. Inti se we train, we training 3 o'clock crana. Send ye Vianan Shashayane Bay, you know, a different from Swakotana Rigu. Now, so he was even telling me, say, when I was talking about to be said Baba Yaya and Emmanuel Entry looking tired for the second half, no, or say I should pardon these players because a bit my factor. And Ostedia Entry come more call Accra, no, keep Kumasi call Nibi Baba Yaya come. And again, he even mentioned Peter Aqua. Say Aqua might even be the reason maybe I went to me explode. So he was trying to say, Jenny near out. And I came here Kotoko na rigube 3 days be. And I'm getting close to the system for more. Maybe their output would have even been different from what we observed. And clearly, from the sports science aspect, whilst watching Kotoko, he believed that the issue of energy burning out for the second half is not likely to repeat itself in the next Kotoko game. See, that is one explanation. Then I make a clarification back on the other ones, but we need there, except me the Babontina. From the aspect, we try to educate ourselves here. So from what he's saying, it's solid. And and that's why I'm sharing that with you. Now, let's move on to other ones. Yanko number 2, second issue. The second issue here, I wish I can mention the name of the coach. First person is different. Where you coach. Because normally, when I want to do the ratings of my players, I speak to coaches. Your coaches need me and now for 4 I speak to chairman now. Boy, we share we who the same rating the same. Then I do a sample of it. To what study now and say, I bob on you, I'm entire ratings the same day. It will take me a day. Can in our boom, then you find the average rating and even the reasons behind the rating. Send you wow, what's on a wash, you know. You bet me out some solid information. Now I was speaking to one coach. Now, make I said this coach or mom share channel way there. Maybe I'm betting me who say any panel. When Ogum after the Midiama game, Ekokan said the biggest headache now is a selection of players. I remember I tried to defend that issue here, and he called me to say thumbs up. Now, Enra, very late, very late. Now he didn't come on. And I don't pay so he didn't come on. Now he was referring me to that interview at Ogum after the Midiama game. And he was drawing my attention to Enra match. And if indeed, after the first competitive game, interview now Ogum said the headache bar a selection of players because of the quality of the players. And daddy and I and daddy. And from Obi or her born, we say yes, a daddy. Now, So check it and rena and then nanopa. One major conversation a Kamara ne Freddy Kasari. Now he told me as a coach, the first thing I will need him say, Otu when you bench obi or ya in terms of role, see a game, no, his understanding of the system. Obetimi abano ababe fix ya now. So I was even talking about the Tinedu bit. No, saying listen, let's relax for Tinedu. Coach na nkasa nimdi into okofa na ba. So with time, maybe a coach in person be jumping in. Maybe a the own outside might be different from the SEO training. So maybe I am coach in a time with the Tinedu bit. But then it means that consistently, the David Oklu, I remember it was a big issue. I even had issues with him. Later, Danny Mebebon Abaso. Ogum na Kano. Their confidence in this team is different from last season. Now let's even go to the Kamara bit before I come to the options now. And you see another issue on the ground. From my conclusion, so we are Kotoko 10 years. The Kamara Fred Kasari issue now started ban. You should focus on the bright side of life. Yes, the positive side of life. Shadia, Fred Kasari, a grow ababeka, the best 3 goalkeepers in Ghana. And when you call up a national team on 2 different occasions, it is huge for the goalkeeper. Meaning, you share Ghana for me that goa. Ghana Blasters coach enye GDA said Fred Kasari eka miensa omo yade on. Okay, when a question was posed to a Blasters coach said, "Didn't no amfa Kwame ba, didn't no amfa yenso atreman goalkeeper no." Uti de okamba Fred Kasari. See, you believe in consistency, and he's a young goalkeeper with a lot of potential. Now, Kamara was the man of the match. We are doing issues before you did news, remember. Kamara was the man of the match. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Fatau said do not bench, and you call out to the national under 20. They didn't make us look at the bright side of life. Senka Freddy Kasari koye, and then no Kamara bedem ne FIFA na mutuma, and Kabrichi abo because it means that the Kotoko goalkeeping department can only be safe with Freddy Kasari. But in your story, in your sanity, now you can say, Kotoko options will goalkeeping department in such a way, say, they did this way captain number 1. Only why the obeba be demono Emma wa to so as a fan. Honest wa dwen ko. Is the options aspect na so wa dwen ko. E honest wo mu ani gifa. So with team now you're dead to the extent because Kotoko lose who down lad. He was the captain of Kotoko, but stayed with Kotoko for almost 7 years. So when Lusu obi sa na emfa nse nka Kotoko enya positive replacement aka samaba. And ebra poate down lad de kono. The conversation was why they be replace you. And now it looks like it has been replaced. In 2010 year how na say. Sa headache no, jama technical team no. Eye Ogum headache. Eye Najao headache. And ya uchi 10 in headache. Uchi 10 in when you dear near say, they say only so Kotoko, a goalkeeper, ding, see a beshano. When you no, 3 points no. Headache near coach in a juma. Don't bear what Dakwajachi and your majuma. Headache near the 2 goalkeepers. Unim se one, will be 2. Kamara what than ye, but Freddy Kasari so bad, as so on to improve, and your mook headache. Yeah, headache near the fact that Kotoko now it was solid goalkeeping and there will be top clean sheet for us and one another. Yeah, we. So check you'll be say Emmanuel Kote last season. Yeah, we know one of the most improved players for Kotoko Kote count. Lord Amwa comes in and first Ghana Premier League match. This year, I can't say you are able to go say, oh, more than Branty and Ebon. Because consistently, the fight for one player certain positions and create healthy competitions. Yende radi as Kotoko. Ye si su ya ye ni fi ebe. Ni bebrebe kan ye say Kotoko enya issues with goalkeeping department. It looks like they be hano omo competition wo ho. And it's something positive. Negative papa. Let's even start from the amount for worker. Isaac Amwaku Sulaima, data. Josefa do Beshemu, Isaac Amwaku, Josefa do Kono, na Felixana Neba, na Enesoa Eba. Don't forget that time na Eric Ofore Juho, Muntari Tegu Beninemu, was a Kwame Beninemu. Later on, Ibenya Felix Anan Kwame Ba, Dalad. Later on, Kwame Babeko, Amiaba Binya Felix Alan. Razak Abelora Danlad. Abelora and Felix Koye, you be Danlad Ferikasade. It means that they are keeping up with the standard of recent times. And hallelujah. Because a team being the best goalkeeper called national team and can match will be loose because of the absence of the first goalkeeper. So we should celebrate the top recruitment. Which takes me to my third point, the top recruitment, because we were the same people. And we had issues with the fact that Asante Kotoko team, no, how just certain players, how would they replace them? Now, if they have replaced them, why should we have headache in terms of who starts? And I didn't wake up, and I didn't wake up. They say, na bima beshem no mo yaja because Sharif Mohammed defender koy. Yusuf Nuruddin koy. And last season, he was one of the best players for Kotoko in defense, Yusuf Nuruddin. Now somebody abla beshem and they've played well. The only thing I will say is that they keep it up. Now say Ansuni Blay also to bench, we're keeping it up. Because opportunity bet me about. And you also keep it up. And you give the coach a reason to unfamable. Remember, Kumbobi say, we dey watch with team the unfamable. No, because I complained when Kotoko sacked players. And now, if coach now excellent recruitment because Kotoko team, no, Kamara a new player, he played well. Lord Amwa knew he played well. Is smart, you knew. You knew one name is smart. You knew no. A Kotoko technical team, no, a technical team, a technical director, head coach, about recruitment, a coffee buy. Me na minim samba. Me kaisa me beka wa even before say Ogum be kasa. And I remember sometimes I have to post comments ni bi amount for trono. Na ma refer to when I'm doing my analysis or when I'm doing my stories. Me kaisa me beka say my pick information say Ogum wa monitor samba for 3 years. Even the second season for Kotoko. Ebra na amponsa omo ball Africa ni omo ball league ni. He submitted his name among the players he wanted at Kotoko. The can't ask him. And 1 year in a Samba was signing 2-year contract. I'll bow you or the Abba. So he's a player. Ogum has been monitoring him. Young fact credit him more for that excellent recruitment. Because in recruitment now, and as our players, you buy a number to top up so and can ya many are so Ogum con. Kameka ke son the con. On the cover of that, I bet more buy, and he has scored. So last season, Okofa Kalubai, Ankoye ye bornichi. A few Akofa Lodamwa, Akoya ye bonabaso. It ends there. And you're afraid I may be cause my wimbo, and a juma. So the Nippon Bona and ye and I remember Babeka, but the Bonne Koya on Twasosa, millions in the end of story. So these 3 things are issues we need to put it on paper. Be happy as a fan. Mawaninje as titeni when it comes to Asante Kotoko. The offshoots are omenya ewo team no. End of story. And one no. Ejumanes. Team ne ba be drew ne. I think say nkoma amedi behind the scenes. These are the ones that yemfan tuja. And I agree that Kamara deserved the man of the match. The man of the match in common idea said a lot of players played well. I mean, if you are talking about the ratings, Kamara Abitimi Amano, close to 8.5. Between my Lord Amwa 7.5. Between my Smart 7.5. Somebody a blow between my 8. Inti men will get around 7. Jay Jamana around 7.5. Emmanuel Entry, Ibinya Bear 6.5. And Ramen, he was not explosive for me. Baba I had 6.5. Peter Akwa gets around the 6.5 for baby. And Albert Amwa gets an 8. Oh, me books. This is my ratings. And I don't think say I see a picky player behind why we are giving them this. We all watch the game anyway. The crosses of Lord Amwa, how or join any attack is understanding of role now coach ne diamano no. Now a close to perfect. Unya a feeling kaibia on. What I say a fee and then kaibia anyone. A smart, aggressive, top tackler, a fighter for the ball, understanding of movement. He joins the attack when necessary. His recovery, the recovery of 2 ne 3 no na yeah. Last season Ogum kofa 2 ne 3 by ye bonechi. A few akofa biaba yeah. They are all comfortable on the ball, and I think there's a lot of positives. Team no bane. We expect almost all China on my recovery or adakwajachi. Well, Kotoko in Suatreman game, no. Per records, Suatreman is expected to play this weekend in the CAF Confederations Cup. This weekend, the weekend of 13, 14, and 15th. That is where they are supposed to play their CAF Confederations Cup at home. And that means that automatically, Omane Kotoko game, no, would be taken to another week. Nti ebi abrankese nkomo no anhwe ya na entimi ambaso na awotwe as planned. I know de ho. Kotoko the NSA conversation, no. I still think it will be difficult. But maybe I'll explain that later in another day. Na metimi acheche mu ye. So let me do this. Let me see if I can Sheriff Mohammed me promise. Okay, me promise. So I have to deliver. And that's so Becca said Makani intro, just to keep your attention and not to do the story. Okay. Sheriff Mohammed, from what I'm picking, Ebeshe Kotoko, Jesse number 4. Sheriff Mohammed, for what I'm picking, was registered. And Ebeshe Kotoko, Jesse number 4, 22-year-old midfielder Sheriff Mohammed, according to my source, is part of Asante Kotoko players registered for the season. That is the first part. The second part is that player no undergo recovery. The second part. Onyenya full fitness. But the MPK and say we do the advanced stage on the recovery. That is the MPK around Sheriff Mohammed midfielder. The etoso miensa me bone tell. The etoso miensa is the fact that as at the time Anami Din Komono, he is yet to extend his contract with Asante Kotoko. As at that time, I'm still working on that aspect. Because now when you send a contract, and you need to extend before say you be registered. So what I can say is that he has been registered into the aspect of contract extension, Now, for the meantime, the said he was registered and he's part of the Kotoko squad for this particular season, Ghana Premier League. The recovery with the advanced stage, of which in other episodes, I'll take my time and explain matters to all of you. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Another one will drop because my cancer Kotoko list of players now. I'll run you through the names and I'll definitely do that in another video. Thank you very much.